Welcome back to the Fifth Wheel Vlog. My name's Darren and this week's video is titled Groundhog Week. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for checking us out. Don't forget we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook and we're on Instagram. This week's vlog is called Groundhog Week. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for subscribing, liking, sharing. This week's video is called Groundhog Week. This week's video is called Groundhog Week. Yeah, it's called Groundhog Week. Oh, and Pete mentions the poppy appeal. Good morning, it's Monday morning. I say good morning, you could be watching this in the evening, it doesn't really matter, does it? Anyway, it's Monday morning for me and we are on our way to Nantwich, where we're going to pick a load up and take that to Birmingham. Someone's very kindly waiting for me at the end of the road here, thank you very much, nice person. Go. I'm dragging a Euroliner trailer. Very rare do I've probably pulled one once before. But it feels weird. It feels really weird. It feels like I've got no trailer on at all because they're so light. So yeah, we're going to be a bit late for this collection because Dan, you remember last week Dan was going to do my donut on my wheel because I managed to wreck it. He didn't get in until 7 o'clock this morning and I was due up here at 8, which meant I've then got to get AdBlue, get the trailer, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. So I am running a bit late. Mick in the office knows. Morning Mick. So yeah, it's alright, doesn't matter, it's not a massive issue. This trailer is so light. Trouble is, it's like that. When you look in the mirror, you can see that. It's weird. Oh, so off we go then. All set for another week. I've been to this place before. Funnily enough, a friend of mine works there. Good morning, Craig, if you're watching, by the way. He works nights up here. Where I'm collecting. That's a nice shiny vehicle. Yeah, so morning Craig. I'm not due there till about 9ish. Yeah, I'm about an hour, just over an hour late. That is a champion move. The van driver's just gone over the footpath to get onto this side of the road. I wish you could have seen that. I have got another memory card for my dash cam, and I've also bought over this weekend. I've also bought a cheap camera. That I can use for doing the internal shots. We'll see if that's going to work or not. Not entirely sure that it's going to be that good. It's a cheap camera, but the dash cam will be good. Be a nice little addition. And we'll we'll see if we can pick our game up a little bit on the videos. We'll see. There's a lot of people saying they're enjoying the content. Thank you very much for that. I really do appreciate the kind comments. Keep them coming, because my head likes to swell a little bit every now and then, you know. But do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Do subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell icon, then you'll get notified whenever I upload a new video, which will be every Saturday. So yeah, you can do that. You can also follow us on Instagram and on Facebook at Fifth Wheel Vlog. That's the number 5 instead of the word 5, fifth. You know what I meant. So yes, all is good. Do that, and I said do. I said do. Sorry. Yeah, so do that for us. That will be amazing, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. I used to do Twitter, but I think Twitter's a thing of the past for some reason. I never got any interest on it, no followers, nothing like that. So I thought, hey, you know what, just wasting my time here. So I don't bother doing Twitter anymore. And some people will probably be going, oh, I only do Twitter, but unfortunately, it just wasn't worth it. Yeah, so that's it. That's Monday for us. We'll see what we've got coming up for the rest of the day. Once we've done this one, I've got to do 2 runs actually today for this on this job. So it could take. Apparently, like I said, they do keep you waiting when you get tipped. So we'll see what happens, won't we? And you never know, Mick might have somebody closer by that can do the second run or stuff like that. And my CB microphone's rattling. I don't know why. Let's do that, see if that helps. No, it's going to make it worse. So yes, that's it. I will shut up chatting now, and we'll get on with the job in hand. Well, we're nearly there. About a mile and a half away, something like that. And here comes one of their trucks where we're going, I do believe. Yep. As I say, a friend of mine works nights there, and I've been there before. The place is absolutely humongous. So trying to find the office, find somebody that can deal with us, get us loaded. That's going to be the challenge. And apparently, when we get to where we're tipping, we've got a bit of a mission then as well. One of the guys was telling me he did it last week, and it was a nightmare apparently. But there we are. These things are sent to try us, and try us they do. So yeah, we'll be there in a minute or so, and a minute or two, and we'll get loaded as quickly as we can. Like I said, we've got 2 runs this morning of this, exactly the same. So
after a quarter of a mile, cross
going into Birmingham.
and take the first exit, A51, Nantwich Road, then turn left.
Not this one, no, that's Green Lane Industrial Estate. It's been a while since I've been up here. My friend has to drive about an hour and a half to get to work.
Roundabout and take the first exit, then turn left.
That's not it. No, that's definitely not it. Oh, I know where it is. I remember it. It's up here on the left, that big blue building there. This trailer is so light, the wheels are just spinning on the unit. Oh well, the sat nav actually takes me directly to it, which is kind of cool. saw that height barrier then and thought, oh, hang on, should I be here? Oh wow, that's bright. Time for me sunglasses. Right, all other traffic this way. Well, that was harmless enough. Only 2.5 hours to get loaded and get my paperwork. See if we can get out of here now. So we're on our way then to Birmingham. And I think I'm going to need a gate pass, and I don't think he gave it back to me. No, he didn't. Right, this could be a problem then. There you go, that wasn't too much of a problem. So we are on our way then to Birmingham to get this tipped.
At the end of the road, turn right, A51, Nantwich Road.
And do it all again. We've got to do a second run yet. That's nice and shiny.
Turn right.
Now, something I wanted to talk to you about was the poppy appeal. Daz, do you ever do anything with the poppy appeal?
Every single year, mate. Yeah, without fail, always there.
I really like the poppy appeal. For me personally, I really feel strongly about the services given up by our veterans in the wars. Those who serve, those who've lost their lives, but also not just the ones who've lost their lives, but the ones that have had injuries and situations which have totally changed their lives, radically so. So yes, I do wear my poppy with pride. This year I have got one of those on there. I've also got a pin for my which actually I haven't got on, but it's on my fleece I was wearing earlier. And I've also got a sticker in the window. Please, 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 if you feel strongly enough about it, please support the poppy appeal. Wear your poppy with pride. It is thanks to those guys that we have the life that we lead. Admittedly, at the moment with Corona and everything else going on, it does make it a bit harder. But I'm sure I would love to. I'd love to see more people wearing and proudly supporting our British forces. I know that Daz will probably feel quite strongly about it, the same as I do. So yeah, it's a real worthwhile cause. So yeah, please buy your poppies. Remember, 11th of November, very, very important.
Good morning. It's Tuesday morning. I've had 10 hours off, and look who I found.
Morning, viewers. It's Tuesday, and I have to say, waking up to the sight of Daz in the morning is
Different. He didn't wake up to the sight of me, let's just be clear about that. So yes, today we're doing exactly the same as we did yesterday, and we're going up to get the Nantwich, thank you.
It's a good job I know what you're doing.
So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're going to Nantwich, and then we're doing exactly the same as we did yesterday. Pete, your day may be a bit more exciting than mine.
My day's very exciting. I've got to get my crystal ball out because I'm going to Manchester first to drop the paving slabs that I picked up yesterday, and then once I've done that, it's anybody's guess. I'm literally going to delve my hands into the deepest, darkest depths of the office and ask, and you never know what you're going to get.
No, you don't. That's right.
It's like a box of chocolates.
You just don't know what you're going to get. So that's what Pete's doing. Pete might have a bit more of an exciting day. Will you video some stuff for us today?
Of course I will.
Awesome. All right, let's do this. Get this show on the road, shall we?
Yeah.
All right. See you in a bit.
Well, here we go. We're on the road. Daz is in front of me. We've just left Norton Keynes, where we overnighted last night. Nice little stop. Norton Keynes, guys, if you haven't been there before, is on the M6 toll. It's a really good little services. Food selection's a bit limited, but, and this is the big but about it, the showers are clean, the parking's pretty intuitive. The big difference with Norton Keynes, so they had a problem a while ago with people having issues in the lorry park with the loads and that kind of stuff, so they spent quite a lot of money and they installed a lot of CCTV there. So as secure parking zones go, it's pretty up there. Darren and I parked together last night. There was nothing that disturbed us. It was nice and peaceful, nice and quiet. The guys on that site, generally on the whole, because it's not very well known, it's still really, it's a really peaceful place to stop. Interesting thing about it is that if you pay for overnight parking at Norton Keynes, what you do is you get a voucher for the toll. So we paid the standard rate, which is I think £30 a night, I think it is there, and we got not just our overnight parking, but we also got our free pass through the toll, which is great. So basically you rock up to the toll booth with one of them, and on there, I don't know if you can see that, there's a code. That code, you press the button, the voice comes on after a little bit, and you read them the code, they buzz you through, job done, and then you just throw that in the bin. So all in all, if you're running out of hours and it suits, it's actually quite a good place to stop, because as motorway services go, it's the same price everywhere else, and you get free use of the toll. Crack on. The toll now at the moment, this time in the morning, what are we, 7:20, is pretty busy, but when I say pretty busy, it's relative. It's really quiet. It's a lovely road to use. There's no tram lines in the slow lane or anything like that. It's just a good unit to run down. And last night, I think Daz had a similar experience to me, in so much that we ran up the toll and there was nobody else on it. Anyway, this is us just going through the toll now. So you'll get to see me do my little bit and then we'll head on out. So bear with me a moment.
Your call is important to us. A member of our team will be with you as soon as possible.
Good morning, I've got a free pass. D078636. Did you get that? Thank you. And it's as easy as that, literally. Really, really easy. Now, the big difference today is Darren is totally empty and I am fully loaded. So Darren has just pulled away from the toll booth next to me and he's already about a quarter of a mile ahead. This is great fun. Anyway, let's see how he found that. You get to hear what we're saying because we've got the CBs. Hi, Dazza.
Hello, love.
I'm still recording, so how was that for you?
It was pretty painless actually. She was a very nice lady. Said, "Can I have your code?" And I said, "You can have my phone number." And no, actually, it was all right. Actually, fairly seamless.
Yeah, I had a nice gentleman. It's an easy one. That one I was just doing, just explaining to the viewers how the toll actually, when you're stopping overnight, it's the same price as everywhere else, but it's you get free use of the toll. Why wouldn't you?
It down. It's been disgusting weather.
Feet, turn left.
It's been horrid, and now the sun decides to shine, which really isn't nice on the water on the road. But you have to forgive me. I'm not using my microphone at the moment because I just decided to record. However, we are about 29 minutes away from Crewe Truck Stop. And you know, Crewe Truck Stop and I love each other, so that's where I'm going to go tonight. We'll get this tipped off in the morning, and then tomorrow we have a proper Groundhog Day. We are going to do 5 shunts. Oh yes, 5. I can't wait. Hopefully it'll be pretty painless. If not, I don't know what I've done wrong, but obviously I'll have done something wrong. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'll tell you more once I'm parked up, and we're out, and we're done, out for the day. So yeah, there is only one more dilemma. Crewe Truck Stop do the best blue steak. So do I cook for myself tonight, or do I have a blue steak? That is the question. Well, it's Wednesday morning for me. It's dark, it's cold, it's yucky, it's early. I need coffee, and we're on our way to Birmingham. Today's going to be a bit of a Groundhog Day. I've got 2 runs. Let me stop reversing for a second and I'll tell you where they're between. Between Coles Hill and Rugby. So, and I've got 5 of them to do. So yeah, Groundhog Day is probably a very fitting title for this video, especially for today. So without further ado, let's leave Crewe Truck Stop and do it. It's Groundhog Day Part 2. Let's get this show on a bay. This has got to go onto a bay, and then and there's 2 people very kindly taking up the yard here, which really doesn't help, which means I've got to use my brains a bit here. If I go in here and snake it about a bit, Right then, Groundhog Day Part 2 continues. And Groundhog Week continues. Back over to where we got this load from, pick up our original trailer, which hopefully will be loaded by now. And then back here for more. Easy as that. Once he lets us out. So we're stuck in traffic. We've seen the signs that says report of accident, and we've had plenty of emergency services gone past us. We've had an ambulance and 2 fire appliances and a support vehicle, so I should imagine we might be here for a few minutes. It is what it is. Not a lot we can do about it, really. Oof, I can see some skid marks and a sign that's battered. I hope that's... oh dear. If we're here for a bit, then mind you, it seems to be moving. Just getting round it. It looks like we're gonna have to get over here. By the looks of it, everybody else is getting over, and the guy to my right really doesn't want to let anybody go. Really, mate? Well, the van has rolled over a couple of times by the looks of it. No other vehicles involved by the looks of it either, so don't know what happened there. Well, we're on our way. We should be there by about 20 past 12. That's cost us about 20 minutes, but not a lot we can do about that. Well, Groundhog Day is over. This Groundhog Day. Tomorrow is another Groundhog Day. Oh, I can't wait. Yeah, I'm ready to cook myself some dinner, as you can see. Well, not with a torch. That kind of lives down there. But, yeah, so... that's me for the night. Pretty boring, dull video blog this week from me, really. Not a lot going on, just backwards and forwards to the same old place time and time again. So anyway, I will catch you tomorrow when it'll be... what day will it be tomorrow? It'll be Thursday tomorrow. Wow, that's gone quick. I'll see you in a couple of seconds when it'll be Thursday. I'm in exactly the same place I was yesterday, look. Just one of those weeks. Got 2 runs to do today. After this one, hopefully that should lead me up to about lunchtime. Then I'm going to get the electrics looked at on the truck and take it from there. Groundhog Week, doing the same thing over and over again. still, it has to be done sometimes. And this is one of those times. Time for breakfast, I think. What is it now? It's 7:08, and they're just starting tipping me now, so should be away within half an hour, hopefully, with a bit of luck. Off to our next part of Groundhog Week, really. We are going to Coventry. Well, I think it's Coventry. It's a CV postcode anyway, so it's got to be. And we're going to, I think it's Nuneaton, somewhere like that after that. 2 runs, exactly the same. And then roll it back to the yard to get the electrics looked at, because I've got a bit of a problem with the electrics on the truck, so that needs looking at. But John is awesome. He knows what he's doing. He's our fitter, and he'll have a look at it and he'll either say, yeah, I can fix it, or no, it needs to go into Volvo. So either way, it needs looking at. It's nothing major at the moment, but it does need looking at, so we'll get that done. So hopefully we will break Groundhog Week today. It's Thursday, so you know, we'll see what happens, really. To be honest with you, anything could happen. They could give me the same 2 runs again. Who knows? It's getting to that time of year where kind of everybody's trying to ramp up the best they can towards Christmas. I know, I said the C word. I'm sorry, but yeah, they are. People are starting to get, you know, so obviously transport is going to get a little bit busier, especially with everybody ordering online nowadays with Amazon and eBay and all the rest of it. So yeah, it's going to start getting a little bit more repetitive and going to the same places again and again, because they've got stock to shift. That's just the way it is. I'm interested to see how busy this year's going to be, though, because obviously we don't know where we're going to stand with lockdowns and things like that. So it could be a bit different this year. But either way, I reckon we'll still be just as busy as we always have been on the transport side of things, if not more so. But it'll be more going to the big hubs rather than shops and, you know, things like that. So yeah, we'll see how it works. Well, 2 3/4 of a mile, might as well say 3 miles, Darren. We're 3 miles away from our drop, our collection now. So yes, not the best week for, you know, I guess, really. I mean, it's been a bit of a boring vlog from my side of things this week, but you know, if I've got to put up with it, then I guess you guys do as well. So yeah, not much to show you this week. It's just all been on bays and off bays, so can't be helped. Hopefully next week we'll bring something better in store. Nice wide load would be nice, wouldn't it? Something like that. Yeah, there we are then. Let's crack on. Good morning. It's Friday morning at last. Groundhog Week comes to an end. Wow, what a week. Been very repetitive. Been very repetitive. See what I did there. We're in the quarry, look. Lovely place. We've got 2 runs out of the quarry today. Hopefully that's it. We're just leaving the quarry, as you can see, and on our way to Shirley. I don't think I've ever done the drop in Shirley before, so this is going to be a new one for me. But I think this particular run is going to conclude Groundhog Week, if I'm honest, or at least I hope it will. Let's put it that way. I don't think there's anything more to do after that, so. Well guys, that's it for Groundhog Week. It's been a bit of a boring week from my side of things, to be fair, but you got to take the rough with the smooth, haven't you? Still, next week James has promised me a fun-filled, exciting week. Well, Monday actually. Big shout out to James. So we'll see what happens next week. Hopefully we'll have a bit more variety, because that was just backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards all week. But it made the week go quick, which was fine, so I didn't mind that too much. So yes, thank you very much for liking, subscribing, sharing, and joining us on facebook.com/Fifth Wheel Vlog with the number 5, and also on Instagram, Fifth Wheel Vlog with the number 5th. Well, you know, you get it. But thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, and welcome along to all of our new subscribers as well. This week I've had quite a few people subscribe, so thank you so much to you for that. I really appreciate it. And in the meantime, I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and consequently a wonderful week. I'll see you next week for another Fifth Wheel Vlog. Ta-ta for now.